Say hello, hello, hello. We are here with Rosita and Paddington's little babies. And they are also 5 weeks. 5 weeks and a few days. Yeah, we have 3 girls, 2 boys in this litter. I will go over the boys since they're right here. This is our small litter. They are petites with a few more on the pocket size. So pocket size would be this little blue guy. He's more of a pocket size. Pocket is under 15 pounds. And then we go 16 to 20 on our petites, although these are all going to be in the teen range. We don't have a 20 pounder in this particular litter. So this is our dark blue boy. He has a very soft, more curly coat. It's not incredibly tight curl, but you can feel a little bit of fleece in there. He has a very long coat, and he's an apricot color. Yes. And then here's our turquoise blue girl, who has a wavy coat and little white markings on her. Where's your paws? Show them your paws. There they are. Look at it. Just look at you. Yes. I can't talk today. I don't know why. I'm not sick. It's just that my vocal cords aren't cooperating today. All right, so we've got our turquoise and blue. Come here, babies. Come here, babies. Come see mommy. Come see mommy. Can we do peekaboo? Peekaboo. So here is light pink girl. She's actually quite chunky. She's got a little more curly here, a little bit of fleece. So she's more of a curly. She is a light red. I don't know if I can kind of back up here. You can see maybe apricot versus red. So she is a red color. Turquoise here is more of almost a peanut butter color with markings. And then here's little orangey boy who, he's fluffy and he's got a chunky tummy, but he doesn't have that big of a frame. But he has a very long, thick, wavy coat, and he's red. Yes. Look at you. I'm sorry, it's just so cute when they're just so tiny. I'll show you a picture of, maybe you can see him next to the longhorn. I'll show you a picture of me kind of holding them a little further away. And then here's our littlest baby girl, but she still has a nice little chunky tummy on her. So, I mean, everybody is healthy and doing good, praise God. We've been praying for some awesome outcomes with our little ones. Tiny babies are difficult in the beginning. They're very, you have to make sure that, you want a decent sized litter to bring in all the milk, but you don't want too big that they can't get enough milk, and you want to make sure that they're warm enough, but mama's not too hot. There's a lot that goes into tiny little puppies, which is why tiny little puppies are more expensive for us. I know some people might think that it's a fad, and maybe some breeders do that way, but most breeders will agree with me. Tiny puppies can be difficult that way, so we put a lot into them. There is just a lot of time. Same with our big puppies. The middle ones, they're one that you can sleep a little more at night, but the little ones and big ones, you're worried about the big ones, mama laying on them, and these little tiny ones, you just have to make sure, especially during the weaning process, that everybody has their teeth. Look at that. Look at that. We got our teeth and we're the littlest baby. I missed it. She prances. Yes, I like to prance around. So this little girl is another curly. Doesn't have as much fleece in there. You're not going to see a tight curl on their body, but around the face, you're going to see a little more curly here. Yes. And little Pinky is chewing on me. Yes, you are. So this is it. We have our 5 babies for Rosita's litter, our 2 boys and 3 girls. All incredibly, there's not a shy one, there's not a crazy one. I'm the only crazy in the bunch. And everybody is doing awesome. And they're eating their gruel well. They're ready for their gruel. They heard the blender going. And they're going to be, just because these are little, just because we have some pocket size and some very small petites in here, we're going to go ahead and leave Rosita with them a little longer. Now she's out playing right now, so they've had the entire morning without mama, and they're doing just perfectly fine. Nobody's having a problem, but we do need to bring her back. We need that mama's milk, and we need that mama's comfort. It's not just about the food. It's about mama's comfort and stress. We don't want to stress a little baby. Stress can cause some serious problems for babies, and that's why, you know, we kind of have a protocol when they go home to help you. I've got some little grass bits in here that I brought in on my socks. We just have a little bit of a protocol we want you to follow so that we don't, not that your home or your environment is stressful. That's not what we're saying. We're just saying the process of leaving here, going to a new home, does put a little bit of stress on a puppy. And so we just want to make sure that everybody is doing A-okay. And lots of loving. They love people. Yes, they do. Okay, once again, not the pants. And excuse my pants that are now covered in goober. These puppies don't shed, but Snowflake, that was the first litter that I went into, and Snowflake, woo, is a retriever, and she does shed, and she gets my black pants covered, especially during the whole nursing process, and even Doodles, even my first generation Doodles will shed during, look at that tail, look at that tail. Are you happy? Are you happy being on your back? Yes, you are. That should be your name, Happy. Because you're just so happy. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. He's looking over at my husband, who's standing over me. And they know he's the guy that feeds them. So they're waiting on that. Yeah. That little tail. I always tell people that it's all about the poop and the tail. I know that sounds horrible. And I actually send home a very quite descriptive thing about poop when they're going home. Because stress versus I ate something weird versus I'm sick. All of that can kind of be noted in their poop. It also can be noted in their tail. When they're investigating something, when they're looking at somebody new, that tail is usually kind of down and tucked a little bit. And then as they get more familiar with the person that they're with, then that tail rises. And then all of a sudden it starts wiggling. Yep, there we go. Till they're off in flight. And a dog, I always tell people a sick dog will act sick. Their tail's going to be down, they're going to be lethargic, they're not going to want to play, they're not going to want to eat. Those are all signs that we need to look at something. And so I just say those things because I want you to not miss any signs when you go home. Of course, we have, you know, everybody taking their puppies in to see a vet. Ours will see a vet before they leave us. And then it's just a good idea to see your vet. You know, I would say after at least those first 3 days, taking them right away the first day, you know, if that's what you want to do, you can do that. I say give it a couple of days. That way you can see if they're stressed. After that third day, it takes a few days to adjust to a new surrounding. So, you know, I would try to make an appointment at least by day 3. And get your vet, get your dog in there to see the vet so they can see their normal. They can look at our vet's paperwork, look at what our normal temperatures and all that kind of stuff, heart rates, all that stuff is so that they can get started. And they will have their first set of shots. So their next set of shots is going to be due a few weeks after they go home. It's not going to be right away, but you will need to go ahead and have at least 2 more sets of shots. Those mama milk antibodies are in there, and they're fighting against the vaccination, which is why we revac. We do the revaccinations, and then after they're 12 weeks old, your vet is free to go ahead and give them their rabies. They have to wait until they're at least at that age. Yes. I will have some weights for you guys next week so that you can know what we're weighing right now. Pink is our biggest. She's pretty chunky. She's definitely going to be more around, I would say 16, maybe 18 pounds. She's going to be up there. Next is going to be little Orangey and our little turquoise girl. They will be next on there, but they're smaller. They're definitely, I would say turquoise would be next on the list. So maybe 14 to 16 pounds for her and little Orangey. And then I think blue, we're gonna be maybe at the most 12 pounds. That's stretching it. I really do think so. And 10 pounds and maybe under here is little lavender. Say, I don't know I'm small. I don't know I'm small. I'm a big girl. Yes, you are. Are you talking to me? Are we talking? Yeah. So, see, we got personality. Yeah, I have personality. So we will get their temperament testing results to you next week, along with all puppy picking instructions are going home first. But we'll give you that and kind of let you know how they're doing, along with their final video will be posted next Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And then the Saturday, I'm sorry, no, you guys are Monday. I may have the first pick chosen on Sunday. I will, if they're doing it FaceTime and they're using the Hilton Butler training. I will say to you guys the same that I said on Chiquita's. I believe Hilton Butler, it's hiltonbutler.com. I believe they have maybe one spot for our puppies available. Not too sure about that right now. Somebody might have snagged it by now, but if there is a spot available, they do. It's a puppy boot camp and training. They are a wonderful family. They have extensive history of all kinds of dogs, and especially our Goldendoodles. They have a long history with our Goldendoodles, so they know what to expect. They know how to train them. I believe Goldendoodles aren't just trainable by any trainer. I think you have to have experience with that personality. They're incredibly intelligent. You are dealing here with cute puppies, but they are intelligent dogs, and they have to be treated differently. I mean, I think most of us agree the strong arm is necessary, but not a hurtful arm. And there are some trainers out there that I'm learning, especially one that I had recommended long before. It was more of a big group. We have a lot of trainers under them. And when I found out some of the things that they were doing, a mean hand is going to make a mean dog. And so, and I feel bad. I feel bad that a few of our puppies have gone through that. So right now, that's all I'm recommending is Hilton Butler. If you're not in the area and you cannot, I mean, if you were driving up to see me, then you can definitely drive up to pick up your puppy from Hilton Butler. If you can't, and you can't come up this way, then I would take a recommendation from them in your area. They know the good breeder, they do know the good breeders. They also know the good trainers around. So just like I have some breeders that I would recommend, others that I would be like, you know, I'm not too certain about, but definitely check them out. If you're unable to pick up on Monday, December 2nd, we cannot hold our puppies this time around, so they have to go home when they're chosen. And if you want to use Hilton Butler, I believe it's a 3-week, so they can have it closer to Christmas if you're waiting for that. And just a little note on Christmas, I understand I get a lot of messages of people really angry that we would have Christmas puppies. We don't time the gestation and the breedings. We try to breed every other litter, or we sometimes back breed if we are getting them on a different cycle, different schedule. We don't like puppies going out in the super heat, and so we do switch things around a little bit. Oh, did you see food? Did you see food? You want food? So, what was I saying? Oh my gosh, see, I'm losing it because I was paying attention to you and your cuteness. And I'm worried that somebody's going to have to poop here in just a second because you're kind of dancing around. Yes, you are. You're doing circles on me. Oh, Christmas puppies, yeah. So people, just so you know, most of the people that have been on our list have been on our list for years or a very long time, or they are repeat. We have people coming back for their second, third, fourth dog, and so, or they're a friend of someone who has one of our dogs, and those are the people that I'm just like, yeah, I trust this experience. We do have some people that have just simply followed us for a while, or by word of mouth, and that's just not someone willy-nilly looking for a Christmas puppy. So we do happen to have a few spots, not in this litter. This litter is all reserved, but in one of our other litters, and we have our final Sheepadoodle Christmas baby that's available. And so we do check out people. I just want others to know that we do check out people. And I think you'd probably want us to do that. I want you to check me out, make sure that you're comfortable with me, but we want to make sure that they're going to a home that understands what they're getting into. The lifelong, these puppies live 14 to 17 years, so you're a lifelong connection with them. And we want to make sure that you guys are prepared for both you and the puppy's benefit. It's for both of your benefit if you guys are all a good match and everything. And we have awesome owners. I love our owners, and I especially appreciate those who passed along our name and those who are coming back. You know, to go through the puppy stages and then come back. Yeah, I really do appreciate you. All right, guys, we're gonna let you go. We're gonna eat some gruel. Oh yeah, we're gonna get dirty. Yes, we are. And we'll see you guys next week, okay? Wait, who's behind me? Little Pinky's behind me. Yeah, all right, guys. We'll see you later.